Hey, my foodies and my cuties. It's your favorite home cook, Chef Boy RV, and welcome to another episode of Cooking with BTV. Hey, my foodies and my cuties. It's your favorite home cook, Chef Boy RV. Okay, you guys. So yeah, it's been a minute since I've done a video. I have been overwhelmed with doing school at home, so I haven't taken much time to do a video. But I have been cooking still, and I posted some pictures and some videos to my social media, like short little small videos. But I wanted to get back into it. I had some time off today. I've been working really hard to get ahead and get finished with my history class, so I'm taking some time out this morning to do a video. Yes, today is July 26th, and it's about 8 o'clock in the morning. It's not 8 just yet, but almost 8. So I'm going to do, later today, I'm going to be cooking Porterhouse pork chops, stuffed Porterhouse pork chops. So I got up early so I can start prepping my pork chops. And as I started to cut open the pork chops to build them, I was like, hey, this would be a great video. So that's what I decided to do a video. So you guys caught me. I stopped cutting my pork chops midway so that I can record. So as you guys see, I have a new apron. Yay, it's red. My other one is white, and I also now have a black one. Shout out to my friend Steve in Jamaica, New York. So he is one of my viewers and one of my longtime social media friends. And so when he saw that I was doing the show, he owns a pressing company, t-shirts, whatever you need, t-shirts, of course, aprons, as you can see. So he has a pressing company, and so when he saw me doing my show, he was like, hey, I can get you, I can make you some aprons. So he made me this red one, and then I also have a black one. A Chef Boy RV apron. So he's looking for a hat so that he can print my logo on my chef's hat so that I can get that out. So thanks, Stevie. I did get them. I appreciate you. You're awesome. You're amazing. You're the best. So if you need any press work done, any custom-made t-shirts or anything like that, let me know, and I'll put you in connection with my good friend Steve. Okay. So I have already cut open. I have 3 pork chops here. So I've already cut open 2, so I'm going to show you that. So these are Porterhouse pork chops, bone in. Look, almost reminds you of a steak. The only reason you know it's not a steak because it's pink meat, not red. So what I do is, if you could see here, position the camera so you guys can see. I take a really sharp knife and I cut down into the center of the pork chop. And it is a tedious process because you want to make sure your meat doesn't get ripped up and it's a nice, clean, even cut. So I'm going to go along that line there. And make sure the cut is neat, but it's deep so that I can stuff down in there. See how that's opening up? And this is this stuffed pork chop that I'm doing. It's really it's keto friendly, and between the pork chop and the things that I'm going to stuff it with, this should give you a nice amount of healthy fat. And we're going to bake these pork chops. So see, if you can see there, I've cut that open. So I've got a nice cut, and I'm going to fill my stuffing there. So I did all 3. So there's the second one, you guys can see. And then this nice bony. Look at that bone on that Porterhouse. And here's my third one. As you guys can see, this is where I'm gonna put my stuffing into my pork chops. So I am going to stuff my pork chops with cream cheese and spinach, I'm gonna do just a few jalapenos just to give it a kick. Fresh jalapeno, and I'm gonna do some mushrooms. I think I might put the mushrooms over top. We're gonna see, but these bad boys are gonna get baked in the oven on 350 for about 45 minutes to an hour. Don't know yet, but I'm gonna go get my seasoning so I can season these puppies up. And I'm also gonna go ahead and put my cream cheese in the microwave. I'm gonna put my spinach in, mix it in with the cream cheese fresh so that it can cook in the oven. So remember, I'm not gonna cook these till later, but I'm gonna prep them now so that the stuff that's like the seasonings and everything can deeply marinate the pork chop so it could give it a lot of flavor, you guys, okay? Okay, so I know earlier I said, I'm sorry, you can't see my face. I was gonna use a little bit of jalapeno pepper, but actually I forgot. When I went to the supermarket yesterday, I bought a poblano pepper. I stumbled all over that. So this is what I'm gonna be chopping up in my to put in my pork chops with. So I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of slice and dice it like so. Normally I'm doing these on live, so you guys don't even get to see the process of me chopping and prepping my my veggies. So this is a good opportunity to show you guys my prep work. Sorry, that's my spinach, you guys. After I rinsed it off, I'm trying to dry it. So that's what you see there. So I'm not gonna chop it too small. And I have 3 pork chops, so I think I'm gonna use this whole pepper because I'm gonna mix this in with my cream cheese sauce that I'm gonna make. And I did put my cream cheese in the microwave to melt, to get it to start to melt. So kind of dicing, but not really too small. And then do this other side here. I'm gonna do it on that side. It seems to be easier. So I slice the long ways first. And then after I get it sliced all the way down the long ways, I start to slice across. The sharper the knife, the easier it is. And so I'm using my paring knife. I always like to use paring knives to chop my vegetables when I chop them. Most of the time, though, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I use my food processor. Of course, since I do salsa by B, I have 3 food processors. So it's nothing for me to throw the veggies up in the processor. Now, what I will tell you, when you use a fruit processor, the vegetables aren't cut really cute. Like, it's not pretty at all. It's no rhythm, rhyme, or anything to it. It's just kind of chopped in all kind of ways. So if you're looking for presentation and the vegetables are going to be seen, that is when I would say to chop them by hand. But if they're just going into a dish for flavor, that is when I will say, by all means, if you have a food processor, use your food processor. And so, yeah, this isn't for presentation. This is just for flavor, but it's early in the morning on Sunday at my house, and folks are still asleep. So I do want to be considerate as not to wake them. So I'm going to do it by hand this morning. Plus, I'm showing y'all prep work in this video. So this makes for a nice, clean video. And there, my poblano pepper is chopped. So I am going to take and put this in this bowl here. So if I was prepping this for Cooking with V TV, then this is what I would do. And quite possibly, since I'm not going to be cooking this till later, I may do this live this evening. Although I do have something in mind for tomorrow, with tomorrow being Monday, and Monday usually being my day. I do have something else that I'm going to cook. So I don't know if I'll be able to do it live tomorrow or not. So you may get a 2-for-1. A live today and a live tomorrow. Or you may just get a live today or tomorrow. Or you might not get a live at all. Just depending on my work schedule as far as classwork is concerned. Because I'm trying to get all my stuff completed for this history class before I leave Texas on this week, because I'm going to Kansas City for the Kansas City People's Choice Awards. So right now what I'm doing, you guys, I'm just mincing some garlic. So me, I like to cut the ends. I don't like those brown parts at the end of the... I buy them from my grocery store already. Already peeled, and then I go ahead and I slice them myself. So I'm gonna mince just a couple. And just finely chop those. I think I'm gonna do 3 cloves probably. And just so you guys know, I'm gonna pair these pork chops. I'll show you guys here in a second. And 1 more to make 3, and I'm just gonna throw this in the bowl with my poblano pepper. Because it's all gonna get mixed up in the end. So when I'm doing my garlic, I slice down the long way again. Uh-oh, it's coming up. Slice down that long way. Then I chop across. All right. Actually, I got a bowl for that. All right, so there's that. Then I have my mushrooms that I've already washed. And so I'm thinking I don't know. I'm not going to touch those right now. But I am going to bring my chopping board back because this spinach that I tried to take off all the skins. I guess I left one. So this spinach that I have washed, I'm going to chop it a wee bit. Just chop it up. But okay, so this is what I'm going to pair with my, you guys. So this is albino asparagus. Look at that. Let me see. Turn the camera so get it the long way. So yes, I've noticed they've been breaking since I brought them home. You have to be very careful with these. But I'm going to, in a second, I'm going to wash these off, and I'm going to, well, you guys have seen me like prep my asparagus, so I won't do that. You've seen that in so many videos. From purple asparagus to green asparagus. The last time when I brought the albino asparagus, so it went bad before I can cook it. So I just bought this yesterday, so it's definitely getting cooked today. But what I noticed this time too, because they very seldom have it in the grocery store, in my market. So what I noticed when I was in there yesterday, that they had not the regular asparagus, but they had that albino asparagus. It was sitting in water, so they had it sitting up, but there was a container with water in it, and so I guess it needs to still be in water in order to be preserved. So I'm gonna cook that today, and I'm gonna pair that with the pork chops. I don't know what else I'm gonna do with the pork chops just yet. I may do a Greek rice or something like that. I don't know. I don't have any potatoes here, but I may do some potatoes for the girls. Just maybe. Okay, so I got that. There's my spinach chopped up. I'm gonna grab my cream cheese. So my cream cheese is melted. It's slightly melted. Okay, you can see that. So I'm going to add all of these ingredients. Actually, I'm going to add some heavy whipping cream. First, I'm going to grab the bowl. You're going to put this in a mixing bowl. Alright, you guys, so to this, I'm going to add some sour cream. Sour cream. And some heavy whipping cream. Just a little bit. And I may add more. I'm going to add some Cavender's Greek seasoning. I'm going to add some garlic powder, some onion powder, and some pepper, black pepper. I'm going to add some Italian seasoning because I wanted to add the basil and oregano. This also has parsley. So, hey, I was going to put parsley on top. Why not just put it all in? I'm going to stir that up. I'm going to add my spinach. Stir that up. And my poblano pepper. Get all my peppers. I paid for those. Again, stirring it up. Adding my garlic, my fresh garlic. Mix that all in. And add my mushrooms. I'm going to break these bigger ones up a bit. And I did wash those. Like these really, really big ones, I'm going to break those up in half. You guys see? And I'm going to stir that up. And so this is what I get, you guys. I think that's enough for my 3 pork chops. So before I stuff my pork chops, that's some good. The counters are clean, y'all. So before I stuff the pork chops, I'm gonna season them. Okay. So I'm going to season them. Start with some salt, just a little bit of salt. And I'm using sea salt today. You know what I'm using sea salt? Because that was sitting over there. I haven't used salt in a minute. So my pink salt is up in my spice cabinet. But this was sitting on the counter for some reason, so I'll just pick that up. So I'm going to use that. I'm going to do some garlic powder. I put garlic powder on everything in case you guys didn't know. I'm not going to season inside the opening that I cut up because I think I seasoned the stuffing mix fairly well, so I think it'll be okay. I'm also going to use this Cavender's Greek seasoning. And I'm seasoning both sides of these, you guys, so make sure you flip them over so the flavors can go through both sides. You don't want to neglect one side and like you're eating the pork chops, and then I'm going to go with my onion powder. And then you're eating it and you're like, hey, that part was flavorful. But then you get another part and it's bland. That wouldn't be good at all. So, and lastly, I'm going to do pepper. I'm not going to do my Italian seasoning on the pork chop. And I oftentimes see on cooking shows where they just use salt and pepper. But I don't know, I like a lot of flavor to my food. So I always put garlic and everything, and I add some other seasonings and spices too. Okay, so there's that. So now, what I'm going to do, let me get a pan. Wait a minute. Oh my God. I hope that wasn't a fretful sight. Alright, so I got my pan. I'm going to line my pan with a little bit of olive oil. I would have just sprayed it, you guys, but my olive oil spray, pan spray is out. I need to get some more too. So I'm going to make sure that gets all over there. Help it out a bit with my hands. All right, so I'm gonna get my pork chops. There's one of them, and I got my little mix. Oh, that was mushrooms. Okay, so I'm gonna put some in here, just like so. You guys see it? Get in real close for you guys. I'm gonna put that in just like that. See that, you guys? Ooh, look at that. That's going to be so delish. That is going to be so delish. I don't know if this is going to fit all of them. I may have to cook them on a cookie sheet, y'all. Because I don't know that they're all going to fit in this pan. And here's that second one. Well, I could have cut that one open some more. I'm stuffing these bad boys. This is going to be so good. And I am scraping it, scraping it off the spoon with the pork chop, y'all. I'm going to make sure I get out my, here's the last one. Open wide. Okay, they'll fit in here. And look at how I'm stuffing that in there. Oh, this one's pretty deep. I did good on this one. It's really deep inside there. So I have some mix left, y'all. So I'm gonna go back in and like add some more to the other ones. So like this one, I'm gonna put a little bit more in there. And I have about a spoonful left. Oh, this is gonna be so good. And remember, you guys, these are Porterhouse pork chops. Like, if you go, my butcher had them on sale yesterday. I think they were $10.99 a pound. And I saw them when I went to the store on Tuesday, but I passed on them. I didn't get them. And so, because I hadn't seen them with Porterhouse pork chops, so I think they must have just gotten them in just this week because I hadn't seen them. And so I looked at them on Tuesday and I was like, God, I want to do something with a Porterhouse pork chop. I was like, that Porterhouse pork chop looks good. Like, I felt like I wanted to do something with it. And so I was thinking all week. And this is what I came up with. So this is not a recipe that I found. These are just some flavors that I had in my head, you guys. So what I did do is I did look up stuffed pork chop recipes, and everything that I saw as far as a stuffed pork chop was like a stuffing of some sort, like stuffing for, as in stuffing, and I mean stuffing in turkey. So it was like breadcrumbs and all of that. And I was like, no, well, of course, since I'm doing keto, I can't do that. But that didn't sound good to me, to my palate, to my taste buds. So I didn't want to try that. So instead I came up with this stuffing mix, which would give you good healthy fats for keto. And I think it's going to taste great. I think the flavors are going to be good together. So since I use all my poblano pepper inside, I may put some jalapenos over top. I'm definitely, before I bake them, I'm definitely gonna make it pretty on the outside. I have some purple onion in there. I got some fresh jalapeno in there. I got some red and orange and yellow peppers. So I'm probably gonna garnish the top before I put it in the oven, so it can be really pretty. But I'm gonna let y'all get one last look of those stuffed pork chops, you guys. Move that bowl out of the way. So this is what they look like. Hold on, I need to wash my hands. Y'all got the full-on video today. Alright, so this is what they're looking like. The finished product, you guys. See? Ooh, look. That's what it looks like in my thing. Alright, so again, I'm going to come back later. Let you guys see me bake these bad boys. So I may possibly do a live this evening. If I do, I usually cook around 3. I got a bump. I usually cook around 3, so be looking out for a live sometime around there. I'm not gonna do a video with me seasoning my asparagus, because you guys have seen that time and time again. But I will come on and let you see me guys cook it. I'm probably gonna saute these in a pan on the stove and not do them on the oven, or not. I'm not lighting up the grill just for those asparagus, so that's what's not gonna happen. But okay, you guys, so thank you for tuning in. I'm not gonna post this to my YouTube video. I'll probably share it on Facebook for now. I'm not gonna post it to YouTube yet, because I'm probably gonna combine this with my live, either my live from cooking it, or I'll come back later and do another video. So I'll combine the two for the whole process. Alright, you guys, thanks for tuning in to Cooking with VTV. I'm your favorite home cook, Chef Boyard V. I'm out. Thank you for tuning in to Cooking with VTV. Hope you enjoyed this episode. Be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Cooking with VTV. Follow me on IG, Chef Boyard_V. Thumbs up, like, share my videos, and I'll see you next time.